我在想，应该会有人在想说，我怎么挂这个分类啊？怎么开的是原神呢？前面加跑一点东西了。这个部分，这里会有福景跟小帽。福景姐姐祝贺你重新变回来了。我已经听阿兰说过啦，虽然他一直说还是原本的样子更好，不知道为什么要变成人形什么的，但我可以看得出阿兰也很开心。福景姐姐好像很喜欢喝茶，所以我去向陆爷爷学习做茶饼、茶糕的方法。等我学会了，就做超级美味的茶糕给福景姐姐和海文姐姐吃。然后谢谢你，小帽，作为茶糕的交换，到时候我给你讲一些林渊过去的故事好了。那这边结束之后，我不太确定这样能不能洗到。下一个地方好像是在这附近，不太确定。嗯哼。哦呀，在这，有。小帽与阿兰、林渊。阿兰，你上次跟我讲给我听的故事还没有结尾呢。我记得，不过我改变主意了。改变主意是什么意思啊？这个故事的结尾就交给你来讲吧。阿兰也太耍赖了吧！明明说好我讲一个故事给你听，你讲一个故事给我听，现在怎么变成2个故事全都是我讲啊？我只是愚钝的野兽，想不出好结局。我想出的结局是坏结局，故事也是没有人会欢笑的坏故事，所以你来讲故事的结局。可是这明明是在耍赖嘛！我不否认，作为补偿，我可以带你去看柠檬山中隐藏的绝景。不要露出那种表情，我特别允许你坐在我背上5分钟左右，10分钟也可以。那这样说好了，我想想故事要怎么结尾。宠爱你们。下一个应该就是这里。
Scatter! Skyward! The truly strong martial artists are hidden amongst the lay folk.
角色吗？这样会不会是大神？之前我有找到一个有讲过程的部分，这地方要找一下。 找找啊。
Leo's tea is certainly delicious, but it takes too much work to brew.
"对，应该是这个位置。
Leo's tea is certainly delicious, but it takes too much work to brew.
还是要先去跟大山还有阿茂讲话。大山会在这边喝茶。阿猫消失。
Scatter! Skyward!
The
Truly strong martial artists
varieties.
are hidden amongst the layfolk.
感觉不在这附近啊。卡住了，完蛋。他不会是一天换一次？那我刚刚是怎么换到的？这边你没有。隐约有回到这，隐约没有回来。我反而是附近更小。他是要照顺序跑。 还是按时间分布啊？不会这么麻烦。那我看大部分时间好像都在野外，其实这也不好说。刚刚是在这里遇到他们，不是，对，剩下2个地方在哪？
Scatter! Skyward!
我自己是觉得不可能在里面。按照标示的位置，应该是这附近，但我都没有看到。
Skyward!
Hello， 努力找彩蛋中。其中2个会在这里讲故事，然后辅警恢复人形之后，可以在这边找到。
Skyward! Scatter!
远远就可以看到附近的样子。然后大山在这边嘛，之前如果你没动的话，小梦会在这附近跟孩子们玩嘛，它很像孩子王。像这里，那如果解完之后，就是现在缺这个点，缺2个点，一个是阿茂跟小茂跟大山的，还有一个是福井跟林渊2个人会站在一起。问题就是不知道是站在哪，我也没找到。这里，这个点有2个点，还蛮近的，不太确定要怎么分啦。然后 父亲还在这边，没办法，只能先摊到这了，因为实在是找不到。那下一个就换一款游戏喽。来，我看看，关掉。
Well, well, I heard your.
先做第一件事情，它增加了成就系统，万恶的成就系统。达尔文主义，见证金钱时代已正。孩子王，乔治橡树下集会的引导者。如果你没有昆虫恐惧症的话，就会成为一段不错的童年记忆。知与学，开启自由之门。我很抱歉，恐怕这不是那种令人感到舒适和干爽的故事。环保宣传，森林突破了围墙，一个关于保护自然，然后保护我们自己的有力证据。通勤新方式，重返岗位，尽管同预计时间略有差别。我听不清楚你在说什么。无心防备，与不知源头的声音对话，完成1次，完成5次，完成20次。缺乏对陌生声音的防范意识。我100%确定这里没有迷路需要帮助的游客。你还就是忍不住想跟他对话，不是吗？日志，杰出维尔丁40等、60等、80等，收集角色20、50、100，洞悉1名到3层，洞悉1名到4层。知己，赛事，园丁精神，补差事，象棋兴趣班，空想家，羊毛的出处，书虫，品学兼优，快速眼动棋，街机高手，邻居的噩梦，古希腊剧本，1个小时。我们先来抽，我觉得37看起来挺可爱的，所以就抽一下好了。好5星，柏林以东，再来紫色，没什么好看的。再来，这个是2个5星。哦，玛丽莲，这样正好在思考到底要换哪一个。玛丽莲居然自动来了，那我就换个挖掘艺术就好了。
Ladies and gentlemen, before you stands the great art.
I'm not good at dealing with visitors.
It's always lonely to stay somewhere quiet for a long time.
感觉等一下跑好主线就可以再拿下一个。小音。
Your watch was telling the wrong time.
Pardon me?
I fixed it for you.
2007?
Yeah. This is the year 2007. Is it not?
We believe everything can be translated into numbers. Things are made up of numbers. And mathematics is the key to opening the gate of truth.
How is this possible? You use a maths model to forecast the storm, and its results perfectly match what the Foundation recorded.
We just worked out the patterns in the number sequences. Close your eyes, Vertin. Truth reveal itself to you.
Truth.
Timekeeper! Watch out!
Who broke the silence?
Sanet is in detention. They're planning to sentence her to death.
Those of you who agree to the death sentence may remain seated.
熟悉的音乐
Wish to commute Miss Saneto's punishment? Put your pebble into the pot in the middle of the hole.
The pure blood Arcanist community. The unknown Arcanum power. And the obsession with certain knowledge or identity. Sound familiar?
I take not thought for needless disputes.
主线篇章，巨轮再度起，躁动的浮点，第三扇常驻玩法。我就知道你没在做那些倒霉的数学题，你是终于想补写航海日志了吗？让我看看啊，这是本船长崭新的 Apple 2号。真正的妖怪海盗不会被重复劳动所束缚，比如日志。也就是说，诸如此类的大部分与总结教训有关的工作，船长都交由本 Apple 代替 Apple 模来代替了。但本船长只是把精力放在更重要的地方。苏弗比和谢寄生没能和我们一起旅行，他们一定会对我们的经历感到好奇。作为一个体贴友善的朋友，本船长有必要满足他们的期待。哦，所以你是在给你的投资人写上一封语气诚恳的汇报信，好让他下次依旧拿出那包治百病的灵药。这里可看探索日记哦。巨轮再度获取材料，钱不够。我发现他有一些就是秘密的对话都藏起来，所以需要找一下。神奇独角兽苏弗比宅邸藏品数有千万，其中高悬于厅堂真有独角豹以凝视者的名位，忘记叫什么了。 我要回去看，才能找到答案吗？第7，我记得是在哪里啊？一片我们的时代以及。
It'll be our honor thanks to your kindness. Yes, everything you need to try. Humans, they please be rest. It's good and ideal for it.
According to Louise Strong's column, it will be the best ever.
There you go, Miss Sotheby. Master in England has given you...
Hooray!
Hooray?
Mr. Carson, and I am not going out to play this.
Fine.
Then I'm leaving.
Wrong way, my lady. The car is up.
Aw, I don't...
Mind your manners, my lady. The wood near the bar is quite... In brief, after entering... Remember, watching... My lady.
I got it! The woods, all the plants. Well,
Speaking of which,
no.
oh, those who died, unfortunately, they followed.
True.
Lots of unknown creatures. Sonetto, stay behind me.
Welcome to Typhon's movie party.
我不觉得从苏富比的对话中可以找到答案。提风？哦，有可能是提风来思考。我受不了，我去查答案。这里缺一个，一座缠绕着枯刺的木门，请勿擅自触碰，荆棘会让任何人，包括木门自己受伤。提交花园钥匙。从一群人中往另一群人中去，从一艘船向另一艘船上。焦俊的东游石律所的波裂，冰雪消融，焰火洗去，戛而积雪的花园推开窄门，过往皆为过往，未来终是未来。等待已久的春日，雀跃欢腾，橡木林的私语如同呼吸。 这里有一个，在哪？在这。要找到一个小小的橡树，橡皮。苏格兰厨房的炸鱼薯条，校园食堂是饱腹的最优选择。目前距离炸鱼薯条还有1份资讯的距离。获得资讯，炸鱼薯条放星期放在架子，豌豆泥放在星期四，等一下，不会放在壁橱里，然后再来是放在储物柜，豌豆泥放在架子上，蔬菜放在篮子里，所以接下来是放在篮子、壁橱、储物柜。自然，然后你放在架子上，这里是从储物柜变，对不对？从壁橱再变成豌豆泥是放在架子、篮子、壁橱跟储物柜。完成。柠檬与白醋都是不错的选择，但大西洋鳕鱼必走是必要的。哑巴的自由，你所知的幼犬，一只湿漉漉的鳞皮幼犬，它的鼻尖湿润，比较青蛙玩偶。你所知的幼犬，温柔的毛皮，小小的足，光斑下的沙白，纯白的沙，永不可挣脱的忠诚的项圈，与一颗无需提防的心的赤诚的心。柔软温驯，不带一丝反抗地舔舐白眼，忘却了青蛙软石与阁楼上的脏话，又有虔诚的信徒攀上峭壁，在最近处窥探着那不可追溯的微风，在石门的缝隙中是那无法面对湿漉漉的一字语言。增长100，触动。生猛，比较小小的，拗口的，乔治橡树，枝芽间的橡子，高处坠落。 又却飞进了大理石笼，小小的巷子，帮帮他们。乔治橡树，袋子里的橡子被孩子拾起，白色的巨伞给予庇护，高高的树冠啊，帮帮他们。乔治橡树，埋起来的橡子在土中沉睡，微弱的萤火渐渐靠近，深深的树洞帮帮他们。乔治橡树，橡子生了根，近代破土，匣子化为一尾孤舟，自由的微风啊，帮帮他们。感觉就在讲述他们黄金老虎的。我这个怎么还没有打
？Someone's sword hath not rusted. Silence.
Shall I ask the enemy for their tactics?
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square.
The hunt begins.
A brave decision.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
A tooth for a tooth.
Everyone has their own destination.
Agents have guns. It's called
The
common
sword
sense.
is drawn.
Feel its pain and know its regret.
Hey, I'm the support staff.
Merci.
An eye for an eye.
Brave.
At your command.
Fight for the unarmed.
A brave decision.
I hear something.
Follow the will of gods.
Off thou go.
Everyone has their own destination.
Talking out calms people down.
His trumpets sound. The judgment day hath come.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Resistance is futile.
这个是 BOSS 战吗？有点忘。
All right.
We should
breath
listen
in.
to what people say.
At your command.
An eye for an eye.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen carefully.
Aha!
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
Nice move.
这样你也能打。
Retreat! What? I can't make
好亮，好亮。
I hear
All
something.
right. Deep
Whose
breath
heart
in.
is beating so... Shh. I hear something.
All right. Deep breath in.
Brave.
Whose heart is beating so loud? Don't be so furious.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
Fight for the unarmed.
Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
Oh, good for you.
A brave decision.
Merci.
A tooth for a tooth.
Brave.
Now dance.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Never hesitate.
结束。
This is not bad for a stretch.
梦境之主体棋盘一角，有关冗长演说的诸多条例，或许有一天你会用上，仔细阅读。最高裁判所关于冗长演讲适用规则若干问题的解释，会正确实行立法中的辩论流程，依法保障参与人及团体的合法权益。根据有关法律规定，结合现实实践状况制定本解释。第一条，在立法辩论阶段，对议案本体持有疑义上无法得出结论的基金会联合委员会成员，有权向会议主席提出公开辩论请求，主席应予受理。第16条，在60日期间内，符合立法辩论普遍遵循和认可的行为规范前提下，双方拥有申请无限次辩论及放弃辩论的权利。第13条，任何一方主动终止演讲即将被视为流程上的辩论弃权，即刻进入正式投票表决程序。另一方若申请继续辩论，最高裁判所将认定辩论程序继续进行，直至到该方申请投票表决程式或弃权。第14条，超出60日期而未得出结论的法案，最高裁判所被认定为废案，5年内不得进入立法程序。第15条，辩论开始10日后，允许任何一方申请进行投票表决流程，根据在场投票结果裁定是否正式结束辩论。第20条，冗长演说为解决争议而设属特殊立法程序，在此程序中的议案需在正式投票表决中获得2/3的票数才允许成立。与此不符的议案，最高审判所可以认定为废案。正负问号点，好腿活。我这里没有麻烦，你不用过来，我刚睡醒，发生什么事。
That was a good sleep, dude. You drooled everywhere. Almost glued my eyelids. You didn't expect there to be so many complicated, confusing factions in the Foundation. Can't they just make this institution simpler so that people can tell one group from another easily? Like telling the difference between cake layers? The Foundation is a mess. Listen up. It drifts along the chaotic swirl between order and disorder, enticing countless idealists and realists to come over. The storm exacerbates the chaos. Those arcanists who were snorkeling are now surfacing. You see, Miss Z is a great example. She is even sitting at the same conference table with the human elites. The undercurrents, however, are still lurking. Natural Resource Committee, Mankind Caucus, Culture and Education Department. Their members are hard to differentiate given the intricate backgrounds. They bustled for benefits and mired in countless trivial matters. You see, you need to divide them into groups, and divide until you break a huge entity into small groups, as small as possible. That's when they are able to clean the vomit on the living room floor effectively and emotionlessly.
水晶球中形影闪耀，如出预兆。船破碎，转动水晶球，占卜14行诗心中所想。哦，成功了！一艘小船，或许是未来图景的某一帧，或许只是精巧的纹饰。
Sounds of different colors go into your left ear and slip out from your nostrils, just like a toboggan sliding down a soft piste from a cabin up the mountain to the finishing line at the foot, leaving nothing but excitement that doesn't even last.
要去度假很好，我做好准备了。
Yes, you're always so clever, with an excellent sense of humor. Now take all the cold-proof equipment you've got. The view is good here, but it's still dangerous as you're climbing a snow mountain after all. I'm sure you have noticed it. Between the glacier and the valley, between the snow mountain and the lake, stands a great building we're all familiar with. Close your eyes and feel the patterns of interlaced gray and white. The flow of the building, so balanced and symmetrical, is like a sophisticated symphony with beautiful melody. That may be your first impression of the Foundation. After that committee meeting, however, all I could see on your face was a terrible mess, like it was licked by a terrier which had just finished hunting. What the f are they talking about? Who can explain their relations for me? Good question. In this lonely, whirling, dark universe, I'm the only one who was willing to tell you all these stories on the cold bench in the park.
基金会都有哪些事？谁才是经济会的老大？
Countless. Oh man, you gotta understand. An international political institution with great ambition is bound to make troubles, and make up for them. The House of Integratus and the committee are in charge of lawmaking, not just in the Foundation, but in countries and even in the global society. Any affairs related to the human-arcanist relationship will be brought to their table, and they will handle each of the affairs with their properly manicured but muscle-torn hands. Through the folds in their brains, people set this reasonable rule. Delegates of the House of the Integratus are elected to take responsibility for their constituencies. As busy as bees, they submit countless proposals to the committee every year. Then the committee will choose one lucky proposal and send it to the next step. All the committee members would gather to debate and vote for the proposal, like what happened in a medieval fair.
这真是个幸运儿吗？
Many would show up in the fair. There would be political parties, a moderator, dozens of expert groups, each with a different standpoint and goal. It's like a mental boxing modern version. We will have to wait while listening to the war of words. After dozens of days or even months, we will finally get to see who wins the championship belt. After this stage, the final result depends on the White Marble House. They seldom express their opinions, but they will, sometimes.
还有其他的吗？
Oh yes, yes. Look how polite you are when you ask that question. Like I'm some high school student working part-time in a mall selling local socks to you. And I'd be very nice and tell you, of course. we must not ignore the other administration departments of the Foundation, as well as the headquarters poor branches located in different countries, and the Humanitarian School of Primary Defense of Mankind that works like a poorhouse. Remember, the Foundation is managing the whole world. Of course, they need some rules that are hard to understand. So the wise will be wiser, and the silly will be sillier, while those in the middle will show an innocent smile when they die. Humans are experts on these things. My stupid arcanists, don't just complain. Learn to see what they are after, okay? Catch the unspoken drifts between the lines, so one day you will understand. Life is like a ride on the toboggan. Sounds of different colors go into your...
Oh.
What did you say? I got bad signal here. Oh, bad signal indeed. I mean, I may be different from all of you, but I have a conscience, okay? I never talk shit, that's the bottom line. What I said were all felicitous hints. I'm sure you have noticed it. Between the glacier and the valley. Close your eye. Good question. You haven't met him yet. Actually, only a few have, as the opportunities are always fleeting like the falling stars. But it's okay. The Foundation still works well without him. Our responsible Constantine, working without any complaint like an unbreakable lily, is trying hard to change the Foundation's direction to what she believes to be correct.
自己所以为的正确方向。
Come on, let's look at the bigger picture. Humans have worked out with the brilliant folds in their brains that they need multiple parties to create a balance of power. So bang. There come the committee, the House of the Integratus, and many other administration departments. The House of Integratus and the committee are in charge of lawmaking, not just in the Foundation, but in countries and even in the global society. Any affairs related, the committee has the right to approve or reject the proposals from delegates. Well, of course, some of the delegates are very stubborn. They will keep submitting their proposals no matter how many times they have been rejected. Just like a red-backed shrike with fledglings. When it comes to the formal debate, you will get to watch a dogfight full of polite yet viciously aggressive language. Everyone, including the president, the delegates, the parties, and the expert groups, will turn into maniacs in the arena of power. After this stage, the final Oh yeah, and human life.
Oh, 答对了。营地快递，投影转换器，清理路线需要一定的耐心，整理它。哦，电路坏了。 这里有电容，需要通过所有的电容。 嗯哼。啊。哎呀，屏幕亮了，衣帽这样，走动员。
You fall back into the crowd. I understand. I can feel the desire and depression burning deep inside your brain. You are longing to be a part of an absurd, broken, bizarre Arcanum story, which is beyond your imagination and past experience. But sorry, I can't help but laugh. You got into some trouble and have to run around blindly among those in white robes like a panicked ant. Come on, close your eyes. Imagine inside a TV with static noise. A red-nosed bad guy opens his arms to you and says, "Welcome to the human world."
这些愚蠢的逗号。
I know, dude. As puzzling as our usual big shots. They stand on the podium with a mic in their hands, and everyone can see their uvula trembling from their wide open mouths as they speak.
Hello, hello. Testing, testing. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Comma, comma, comma.
Everyone has to wait for what will happen with a full bladder and an empty stomach. Listen, this is not just a world of arcanists. Arcanists, arcanum creatures, and even arcanum itself are but insignificant existence hidden beneath all else. You must learn about those who are in power at the present moment. They live on the other side of the earth, setting rules on the thrones in the scarcely populated wilderness. Much has been done for the Order, for the vision, for the ultimate goal which will satisfy the majority, yet sacrifice the minority. They wage wars and strike deals, building a pyramid that symbolizes supreme power, with skeletons of the commoners. No, I'm not telling a lame villain story. On the contrary, it's a boring documentary about those in power standing between the sky and the earth, seeking the real meaning of fairness and ideals. There's still plenty of time. Go ahead, keep moving, but don't jump to any conclusion. Just make sure you're always on the way, so you will learn more about humans. More and more. Take the microscope with you and dig into the rotten history of those poor little things.
去寻找那些可怜至极的小线索。哦，2个武器。咔嚓咔嚓。高尔。
If possible, a knock on the door will be
它更新的倒是蛮快的，40周。于是前往了洞窟的囚徒，小心航船。泰晤士河或者爱琴海，无论在哪都应小心航船。
Hold tight!
Please, there is nothing we can do. We have another 10 minutes tops before this ship sinks like a stone.
60% of the left cabin has been flooded, as well as 75% of the right cabin. The ship cannot survive such a ferocious storm. Timekeeper, we should get ready for evacuation.
Prepare the teleport soft disk.
转念即是传送软件。
Wait, what are you talking about? Are we going to abandon the ship? These are just some breezes and ripples. Won't last longer than a blink of an eye. Just hold on to the wheel and we'll...
一阵大浪打来。
That sounds like the turbine just cracked.
Great. So only 2 minutes left.
A true captain will never abandon her ship. I've sworn to live and die with Rockin' Apple, the second of its name.
Then why is it the second?
那这艘船为什么是2世？金梯墨镜后的目光短暂的摇向远方。
Sotheby just bought us this ship. I racked my brains to think of all the assurances I could give to get that governess off my back.
I think it's better for us to embrace the fact that all things would come to an end, Captain.
Sometimes, deserting is to leave for another battlefield.
哎，你也在啊？云水冲刷着收音机的外壳，那朵精心保养的花也淹了下去。金梯望着这朵本不应该出现的花儿，突然露出了惊入梦初醒的神色。
Oh, you're one to talk about deserting. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have ended up like this in the middle of the...
Timekeeper, we have an emergency. The teleport soft disk can't be activated. I've tried other contingency teleport incantations, but none of them worked in this area. Neither did the communicator. It's as if something is jamming the signal.
I see. I have a question for you, Sanato.
Please, Timekeeper.
In the field mission evacuation instructions, apart from the part about asking the Timekeeper for help, is there anyone else we can reach out to for rescue?
Seriously, Vertin.
I see what's going on now. This is a trap!
任何困难都可以向我求助的部分以外，其他还写什么？白日。
And you are behind all this. It is you who played that nonsense travel note from 1999 and lured us into this random sea in order to torture us, afflict us, and now feed us to the fish. Go ahead, give us the wicked villain laugh, you manus mole. Quit playing innocent here.
I don't know. I mean no harm.
Nice try. See what else you got to say when this pirate opens your battery cover and finds maiden manners there.
Please, do not shake me! If I broadcast how to clean kitchen appliances for you now, will it brighten up your mood?
Like hell it will! Can't you see? My ship is going down! Along with my record collection and your battery cover to the bottom of the sea for good! Even John Lennon can't do anything about it now.
I'm terribly sorry. I can't see. I could only touch, hear, and imagine. How about this program? Lesson 101, the express route to heaven one shouldn't miss. I think it would serve you better.
I can't stand this anymore. My records, my Dr. Peppers, my pirate radio, my Rockin' Apple II. For crying out loud, what have I done to deserve this?
一阵很悠扬的音乐从收音机里传出。
Well, she did try her best to pick the music.
是他确实选了一个。
No one is in the mood. I think this piece is not bad. As to Regulus's question, we need to slightly twiddle this knob to 1913.
《甲板装饰群》受船长造福的长势良好的装饰群落，正因暴风雨而为水遁而在地。打破禁锢之人，林地的守护者，战力排名第一名。广场园林设计师，反抗军的领军人物，优雅的橡树女士，向你致敬，朋友。第二名，讯号破坏者，梦魇粉碎者，安保人员的克星，巡航女巫，为我们带来烤猪手的最酷家伙，最酷。反抗军代言人，威武战役宣告者，音乐品味极佳，伟大的动人的领航员。当然也是个和平主义者。宝藏地，藏宝地。
This is
the official letter of appointment from the Foundation.
哦，我们有正式委任书了。
Congratulations, Burton. After the long evaluation period and the re-examination, the storm reformation, manpower, and discipline has been officially approved by the Pact's Security Council. Team Timekeeper is now a legitimate, independent department. You are now granted a more flexible autonomy and independent budget.
箱子里的朋友们已经等待着这份文书太久。
What was that? Did you say budget? Does that mean the Foundation will buy, assign me a new ship?
Unfortunately, independent means doesn't rely on others.
自己负责。
I could apply for a ship for you, but it's not guaranteed.
Misers. Fine. Not that I wanted an obsolete ship painted in grey as shepherd check.
金梯嘟嘟囔囔地走了，好像已经丧失了这项对话的全部兴趣。
However, the price of passing that bill is to let the Foundation keep its authority to discipline unregistered arcanists. The arcanists who have been and will be assigned to Timekeeper's team will be put through a risk assessment procedure carried out by the Foundation. Those who are in lower risk categories only need to receive primary artificial somnambulism training, while the high risk ones will go to the School of Discipline. But I will make sure they will be registered as members of Team Timekeeper when they enroll.
I see. I have only one question. Are you still our point of contact for the Foundation, Madam Z?
Yes, of course.
Then I have no further questions.
可以看出来，威尔丁好像比较开心。丽女士脸上浮出了一个微笑。
Meanwhile, Team Timekeeper can apply for secondment from the Foundation, Laplace, and Zeno if necessary. You can check this file for more details.
丽女士递来了一份厚度可观的补充条款，所幸它并非当前最需查阅的内容。我们的任务是什么？
It stays the same. Keep investigating the storm and menace Vindicte. You can make your own plans of action. The Foundation only needs a monthly report on the result. You're the first in command, Burton.
Okay.
You already have a target.
That base that Manus used to keep its elite house 4 years ago. It has never been reversed by the storm.
奥利图欧的基地。
I'd like to investigate that place again.
So you've been there many times. Well, that'd make a good start for Team Timekeeper. I'll arrange for some people to meet you at the base. I think you'll have a great time together.
喜欢和他合作。奥利图。
Oh, the fog is thick here.
河谷里水汽氤氲，温度多少令习惯了乡字的朋友感到不适。
It used to be the nest of elite house, a kind of creature resting in valleys with abundant water resources. What's more, it's winter now.
树叶上的确覆盖着薄霜。金梯啧了啧舌，望向雾气掩盖的芝诺大门。
So why do I have to be the errand girl? The Foundation wasn't even planning to give me a ship.
Miss Sinetto is going through the procedures in the headquarters to transfer herself to Team Timekeeper. Mstruvis and Sotheby are on a break, for they have spent much time and energy clearing the woods and repairing the Foundation square. Miss Lilia has been given an administrative penalty because she broke into the rehabilitation center not long ago. This leads us to the current situation, where only the captain and this apple are able to act freely.
What? So in the end, was I, the renowned rocking pirate, the only one who didn't cause any damage to the Foundation buildings? Ugh! I have never felt so humiliated in my life!
You're not planning on destroying this place now, are you, Regulus?
你不会打算现在补回来吧？
No, no. Huh? Hey, see who's here? Lilia and a stranger.
Lilia。锈迹斑斑的铁门后，红弩箭正百无聊赖地蹲着。
What took you so long? Fell into a gutter.
他旁边站着一个陌生的端庄身影。
Hello, Timekeeper.
Oh.
My name is Moisson. My employee ID is SF27602191908238X. I believe Madam Z has told you about me.
哦，莫桑女士在这里有出现。
I am now an official member of your team.
Miss Mawson, welcome to the team. Madame Z said you're an excellent tutor in Arcanum.
She's too kind to say so. In fact, I have a lot to learn from you. Also, thank you for taking good care of Miss Sotheby.
Hold on. You know Sotheby?
According to Madame Z, Miss Morzan used to be Sotheby's private teacher.
It is a long story. Let Miss Lilia give us an introduction to the base first. As the field operator, she knows this place better.
莫桑女士微笑着，目光转向在一旁打哈欠的飞行女巫。人早就受够了这种家常寒暄。
After I got promoted and transferred to the headquarters, those exciting outbound missions have been removed from my schedule.
太疯狂太疯狂卷舌了吧
In short, although it's called the base, the only place unaffected by the storm is a narrow 20-meter-long corridor, no larger than a hunter's lodge.
20米出头的狭长走廊。
My former fellows had already searched this place from top to bottom. Those Laplace dudes had even sent in their lapdogs to search here inch by inch. Found nothing but some excrement of the Alitius and the dog's own poop.
There might be some clues that are invisible. Regulus is a specialist in optical arcane skills. Maybe she can find something.
A specialist? Well, I'll take that as a compliment. But for the record, compared to searching, hiding treasures is more of a pirate's lot. So if it were up to me to hide treasures in this place...
电梯向河谷深处走去。
Please hold on for a second, Captain Regulus. The fog seems abnormally thick.
电梯迟疑地，脚步一致，缓缓地回过头。
Ambush! Ambush! These brats nearly shot my hat off!
Lucky you, they hit the jackpot right away.
现在这是一上来就踩中大奖。
There shouldn't be any ambush in this place.
Easy, Ms. Regulus. Please carefully retreat to my side. Ms. Timekeeper, please cover us.
这是未知的袭击者，大家小心。会有打架，有没有？哦，有。
Be prepared.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square.
At your command.
Merci.
An eye for an eye.
Everyone has their own destination.
The sword is drawn.
Resistance is futile.
Brave.
A brave decision.
Merci.
Fight for the unarmed.
这边的音乐还蛮好听。
I'm not careless.
At your command.
A brave decision. Everyone has their own destination.
Ha ha! Hoo! Hoo hoo!
off thou go.
Bravo. An eye for an eye. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
This is not bad for a stretch.
家乡比，灰尘与草屑之中，藏着一半亮丽的海蓝色。
Hold on. It was a misunderstanding, Timekeeper. We attacked to defend ourselves. We are not the enemy.
雾气彼端来人正高举双手。
We are the investigators from the Foundation. These are our IDs.
莫桑女士谨慎地接过证件，点了点头。
The base has been deserted long ago, right? What's the purpose of the investigation now?
The outside world has been reversed to 1913. We are here to collect the lost scientific devices from the 1970s.
Science and technologies are regressing rapidly due to the storm. Those old devices, which used to be outdated, have become valuable to us.
I see. Do you mind us investigating this place? It won't be long.
Sure. We are glad to give you a hand if you need it, Timekeeper.
Good. I have some questions about the base, and I wonder if you may help.
莫桑女士手捻地和调查员们攀谈。
So it was just a mistake. Back to treasure hunting now?
金梯大摇大摆地走进基地，逐一检查落灰的物资箱。
Let's see what Zeno and Laplace have left here. Infrared shotgun. Oh, Magalev auto feeder. Kato calibrator. Oh, my god! And a full box of Laplace's military chocolate.
巧克力。
Vertin! Come check it out! This is all good stuff. Solid MREs. Ahem. This pirate with a heart of gold wouldn't mind tasting it for you.
I don't mean to rain on your parade, but even dogs won't eat those things. It makes Alitia's excrement smell better in comparison.
连狗都不吃那东西。
That being said, to the best of this apple's knowledge, canine animals shouldn't have consumed any food which contains theobromine anyhow.
Then can I have it or not?
There is nothing to be worried about, since the captain is not an animal of the Canidae family.
Well said, as befits the first mate of mine.
金蒂开心地抱起压在巧克力上的小物资。
Wait a second,
物
Regulus.
资箱。
Show me the thing in your arms.
Why? What do you want? Feel like my chocolate now?
No, the supply box. It has my name on it.
Vertin。金蒂发出了一声惊呼，手里箱子也随着他的动作震了一震。
Wow, true. Are there any other Vertin in the Foundation?
As far as I know, no one is called by that name but me.
红乳剑眯起眼睛，只敲了敲箱子敦实的外沿。
Looks like an ordinary wooden box, but these ordinary boxes are always the most dangerous.
不远处，调查员们仍在和莫桑女士攀谈，并未发现这小小的插曲。
So, turns out we did find something useful in this treasure hunt. It even has Vertin's name on it, like a celebrity autograph. A treasure indeed.
Regulus, wait, don't...
No one can stop a pirate from opening her fresh trophy!
金梯眼疾手快地打开了箱子。首先出现的是一朵不合时宜的蓝色小花，然后是一阵古怪刺耳的电流声。哦。
News of the day. The Outcasts held the 11,231st pep rally in the Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. They eventually unanimously passed the principle of dozing in spring, relaxing in summer, slacking off in autumn, and hibernating in winter.
坚持春眠，坚持夏休，坚持秋乏，坚持冬眠等16字方针。
Practical Modern Incantations has now been reissued for the 77th time. We are now at the end of the 20th century. This book still remains the #1 book on the list of most regretful purchase on Classic Score by The New Yorker. Biographer Erd has recently published her latest travel notes, Roaming in a Peyron, which has started a new round of craze for traveling in the Aegean Sea region.
漫步阿派了。
The chief editor of The Voice of the Millennium strongly recommends this book, praising it to be the literary reproduction of the romantic, elegant, and classical dreams, a glimpse at the golden era. Among them, criticisms abound. The Babylonian Review issued a warning that the author's observation of the Apollo star was fatally inaccurate. Self-driving tourists can easily get lost in the Gorgon Current backwash if they do not correct their direction by 3.14 degrees on the Ford Sextant Model T. Time for late-night news.
What? End of the 20th century? Voice of the Millennium? Is this radio broadcasting news in 1999?
远处的法术波动中断了这场收听。
Just as I suspected.
他收起了惯常的笑容，指尖凝聚着术士的光辉。
Since Timekeeper hasn't reported the time of this era to the Foundation, you two, as the Foundation's investigators, shouldn't have known what year this is.
不远处雾气散去，熟悉的身影显露了出来。
In such pouring rain, time is the best proof of identity.
雨幕之下，时间就是最好的身份证。
Ha! I get it. Not a bad plot.
Miss Morzon, watch your six. Let us help you.
哦。
The hunt begins.
莫桑女士也太酷了。
Merci.
A tooth for a tooth.
Everyone has their own destination.
The sword is drawn.
Feel its pain and know its regret.
Oh, good for you.
Resistance is futile.
Brave.
A brave decision.
At your command.
Merci.
An eye for an eye.
Hold on to that.
The sword is drawn.
feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Brave decision.
Brave. Your command.
Everyone has their own destination.
The sword is drawn.
Hold on to that.
Merci.
A tooth for a tooth.
Brave. Fight for the unarmed.
Brave decision.
Follow the will of God.
Everyone has their own destination.
His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come. Considering someone's physical condition.
哦，雾气散去，敌人已经不见踪影。河谷内除了散落的物资箱外，再无他物。
Didn't expect them to be clever enough to disguise themselves as a Foundation's investigators. They sure have learned a thing or two.
真的越来越
The
多。
era of 1929 only lasted for 2 days. The frequent change of time muddles work and responsibilities in the Foundation, which in turn caused some chaos within it.
1929只持续了2天。
Luckily, Miss Morzon noticed the signs of it at the beginning.
Timekeeper, please take a look at this box. I'm afraid this is what they came here for.
箱子。莫桑女士侧过身，露出面前打开的崭新物资箱。不同于尘封的拉普拉斯仪器，它显然还未被雨水和雾气浸泡。
This is the Manus mask they used to stay immune to the storm.
它的面具放在这里，就是为了制造更多的重塑门徒。
Welcome. Don't worry. I suggest you take 6 of them at a time. A truly marvelous hypothesis. I hope the margin... Oh, you got a fragment of the world of matters. All right. I have no idea what it is, actually. Wow! Those are treasures. We usually call them the transcendentals, as they are shiny and valuable compared to the rubbish from dust. I think I had misjudged 1,999. Give it.
原来是这样，大概懂。我还是当我的单抽小超人。
Don't panic, my lord.
Aloha! Welcome to...
压箱这个一本字迹娟秀的笔记，有人不慎将它遗落在这里，帮忙捡起。莫桑女士的随身笔记，19XX年10月9日，苏芙比小姐似乎瘦了一些，基金式饮食或许有些单调。坚果干洛酥化掉，覆盆子蛋白酥布丁。10月16，德国分部。材料名录，上存神秘术库存名，上存神秘术设备精细，高等技术人员名单，玛丽史密斯女士，新身份诺拉沃德，几杂分部编号有误，最 对接出了点问题，史密斯女士属于失联的状态，我的名字也不在他们的总部人员联络里。介绍信打消了他们一部分的疑虑，但我仍需等待联络员向总部确认我的身份。夹在记录册的一封信，莫桑女士已收到的名单和报告，感谢你对此做出的努力。最终人数比我们预期的多出了15%。我会上报这一情况，后续还需要你协助总部对此事进行调查。我注意到马丁·莫尔似乎不在此次寄回的名单中，他是德国分部药物研发专业的顶尖人才，恐怕我们需要你亲自前往巴伐利亚地区了解情况。地区基金会总部。德国分部已经无法提供飞行载具的资源。陶瓷工坊搬离时，我大概只有岁，但我还记得这颗云山，他们并不认得我。
Oh, I know you must be surprised, darling, but we're old friends. We've talked many times. Oh, let your guard down. A grandma like me won't be in your way. We can talk about me later, when we need to. For now, let's seize the day and take a look at the new stuff that just came in. As you can see, the fog has filled up this place, giving it a little bit of a mystery. If you see it as a magic show, I'm sure the answer to the mystery is close enough to us. Only separated by a piece of red velvet cloth in the magician's hand.
Oh.
Now, darling, open the door and go through it. That's what it's for, as well as what makes it better than a wall. Don't you think? Whether it's locked or not, the door itself is already a sign of seduction. It's waiting for someone to pry into its little secrets. Even eagerly, I suppose?
他是代替之前的那个男低音吗？我觉得老婆婆的声音比较淡。UNL 第三扇解锁，看第三扇。阿勒夫克姆遗文，踏入遗根深蒂固的大树之下，那苔藓与阴影的墙角，诞生出最伟大的绿意。
We're in, finally. Every door leads to a new space, so what I'm trying to say is, the 3 doors will probably lead to... the third space? Well, I've heard of that before. It's a space beyond reality and imagination. You may find its traces in both the real river of time and the imaginary one. Hope you don't mind this grandma won't stop nagging. Just take your time to organize these little ideas in your mind during the exploration. But do take these words from me. Never stop where you are. All right, I'll see you again when the time comes, darling.
是什么状况？还有台湾格子式的走法。
Hey, what's that? It's a letter. Don't you pretend you didn't see it. I know what's going on in your mind. But think about it. This is a special circumstance, and manners are not to be considered. You understand me?
唤醒翻过去，一封来自远方的信件和一份不容推辞的意志。查阅梅斯梅尔家族的来信，是阿勒夫克姆皇家医院院长杰佛瑞·奥古斯特·布东 互动先生，近日听闻您已成为医院的总负责人，这证明我们家族对您的资助卓有成效。您是数百名受梅斯梅尔家族资助的学生之中的佼佼者。画至于此，我们特制此信是希望您能够接收一位特殊的患者，一位梅斯梅尔家族的神秘学家。您在报纸上听闻过有关他的各种流言蜚语，但我们可以保证他只是一名失职的医生，因离经叛道而给家族蒙羞。近来的在报社传言下闻讯而来的记者堵住大门口，令我们不堪其扰。后续经过我们的诊断评估，他却患有单狂，需要被施行严格的行为管控。我们对您深寄厚望，将他交付于您，希望您能够对他进行规范的矫治与管控，并且限制任何外界人士与他接触，直至期限。梅斯梅尔家族经过商议，希望他能终身在阿勒夫克姆神经病院接受治疗。并综合考量下，我们非常期待您的研究成果，故此决定对皇家医院进行长期资助。您的资助者，梅斯梅尔家族。
Looks like even the most prominent family can't be free of disgrace. No, not even the great Mesmers, don't you think?
我第一次听说还有这事。
You look pale. Sadly, I must remind you that in these shadowy corners there are much more dreadful things which you have never heard of. The Mesmers are only a small part of a greater evil. They thought they had covered up the past stories and wiped them off completely. Like a landlord who believes they have cleaned up every trace of the past tenants. But we know, in the corners and the gaps, in the places we most likely overlook, there are cigarette butts, receipts, or lost brooches. Little things that prove the existence of their owners, the friends whom we have never met in life. It might sound inappropriate, but I have to say, the harder they tried to cover it up, the more pleasant it is for us to reveal it. Now that you are here, we should get ready for some dusting. Like a broom reaching into the shadow under the bed, we are going to sweep out some long-forgotten stories.
好像一个奶奶教我打扫，我没有这样的打算。
Oh, how merciful. But let's not be so sure for the moment and continue with this old anecdote first. These dental forceps have pulled out more teeth than you can imagine. Now it is in the mouth of their own child. Their hands will not tremble in the slightest. All they care about is the reputation of the family. Would you like a bet? Who do you think will win? The forceps? Or the tooth?
钳子吧。
Of course, you'd think so. We all do. Until those cold, hard forceps start wrestling with the unusually stubborn teeth in our own mouth. Anyways, now look up, darling. Time to move our eyes to the bad tooth. There are many new anecdotes waiting for you to discover. Come on, my child, come on. Pick it up, put it away, admire its uniqueness, and imagine the coming days with it by your side. You can read it again when you feel like it, just like how you always do with letters. Maybe. Oh, I'm only guessing. Maybe it's all worth it.
在第三扇门收集奖励再次展开，累积一定奖励可以获得奖。 铁定物体或者破。这算是一个更多的场景玩，他好像有说不玩。尤里。多航日，大浪已倾覆，撑好伞，扶稳栏杆。
I will explain all of these as briefly as possible. Good news. The analysis report on the mask you submitted to the Scientific Computing Center is now available, Timekeeper. We found the same component in it as the raindrop from the storm.
雨滴是一致成分。
This is a component named asymmetrical nuclide R by the Scientific Computing Center. Its name comes from the bifurcation structure it presents under the Arcanum imaging. The Scientific Computing Center has also run some tests on the samples of the raindrops you previously submitted. After removing all water, mud, human hair, and dandruff within, the remaining unanalyzable component is what we called asymmetrical nuclide R.
What a familiar name.
是的，阿尔卡纳听过这个词的前一半。那是不得已而为之的即兴谎言。所幸小梅斯梅尔并不在乎这个插曲。
But it disappeared right away, and we only have a photo of it. Fortunately, we extracted the stable form of it from the Mana's mask. It might be the key to staying immune to the storm.
Does that mean it'll be possible for the Scientific Computing Center to develop protective gears which are immune to the storm? Like the Manus does?
Seems to be so. A credit to you. The whole center is crazy about it, and I am responsible for passing along the good news on behalf of my fatigued colleagues, who stayed up all night and suffered from neurasthenia.
小梅斯梅尔递来了一个沉甸甸的皮质小箱。
We need more samples. This is a sampling device for asymmetrical nuclide R. It's the one and only. The manual is in the interlayer.
I'll be careful. Thank you, Mesmer.
Don't be. I'm just delivering this for someone else.
清醒之后，这还是第一次与他会面。
How do you feel now? I'm sorry about what happened in the rehab center.
I'm good. It just helped me further verify some factual information about Arcanists. It's just... I thought you weren't one of them, Verton.
其中的一员。小梅斯梅尔调整了一下袖扣的位置，快步离去。与此同时，第一助手匆匆地从走廊那头走过来。
I just heard some spirit-lifting news at the hall. Phenomenal achievement, Timekeeper.
14行诗的脸上洋溢着真切的喜悦，他已经换回往日熟悉的服装。
It's a tremendous breakthrough in our fight with Manus Vindictae. Everyone at the headquarters is cheering. Although, I don't know what this component really is. Is it a kind of ritual? Or a unique substance?
That'll be the next thing to find out in our investigation, I think. Manus Vindictae always has more information on the storm and how to be immune to it. We've been trying our best to keep up with their progress. Fortunately, now we have another direction.
Oh, and these are the files you asked me to search for.
14行诗递出了一叠封面泛黄的旧杂志，其中的每个书角都被精心的压平过。
Luckily, the SPDM library has every single issue of Global Arcane Geography since the 1960s. Also, Miss Sotheby accepted your request.
我的请求。
Thank you, Sonetto. With these files and the help of Regulus, that should be enough.
大人物们的身影在公文中穿梭，而有人正身处于水深火热之中。
Yeah, go on. What else do you get except for playing dumb, you cunning flower-headed tin box? Speak! Tell us what you know! Like, what were you doing in the Elitiao's base? In what way are you associated with Manus Vindictae? And who put you in that box which has Vertin's name on it?
I have no idea.
收音机小姐好可怜哦。摇滚海盗步步逼近，他铁质的人质则缓缓后退，直至撞到一个更无情的身影。
And those ridiculous radio programs, end of the 20th century, voice of the millennium and roaming in a Pyren. Don't waste our time. Otherwise, we have no choice but bathe you with this bottle of vodka.
我还有伏特加给你保养一下，太可怕了。
Jeez, do you really mean that? Anything less cruel?
Formalin, of course. I never waste my drinks.
当然是用福马林，我才不想这样浪费酒。
Yeah, that's more like it.
黄匪们会心一笑。
But I really don't know anything. I'm just the receiver of signals. Please believe me. When I woke up, I was already in that box.
This interrogation won't get us anywhere.
这样问下去也没有结果，也问不出结果了吧？
Laplace didn't detect any unusual arcane marks on her.
But she was there with those Manus pawns in that base. Say anything you want, she will still be a solid suspect.
Yes, I understand what you mean. But for now, the evidence can't support our speculation. A field trip may be helpful, I guess.
实地调查。
What's your plan? Will you come with me? I've informed Madame Z. This will be the first official field mission of our team. Sotheby and Druvis are still on leave. They will not take part in this action. While Miss Morzon will stay put in the Foundation's headquarters as our contact.
Wait, a field mission? Didn't we just come back from that Elitiao base? Besides, Where is this field?
摇了摇头。
The Apollo star we just heard about means the sun. The Ford Sextant Model T is an arcane device produced in the early 19th century. The Scientific Computing Center has one of those as a part of their collection. The Gorgon current is mostly created in the Aegean Sea, near the Balkan Peninsula. I remembered an Arcanum magazine in the 1970s had a detailed article about this and introduced the circulating current. I read it in the periodical room in SPDM.
圆形洋流，爱琴海近巴尔干半岛，希腊那一带。
The current will be flowing backwards every time the Earth is at aphelion and perihelion. This is also known as the current reversal.
近日点和远日点时规律进入的逆行期
which is on the 3rd day of January and July this year. And the time in the outside world is January the 1st, 1914.
2014年的1月1号，他们在过去度过了一年。
Are you saying that all those broadcasts are leading us to an actual place? Oh, why? I thought we'd have a nice break after this.
Regulus, you've been longing for a ship, haven't you? What if I tell you that I've got you one?
威尔丁很懂怎么处理。
Now, hold on a second. Come to think of it, it wasn't the flower-headed radio thingy who tricked me into the Aegean Sea. It was Vertin.
是我。
Watch out! The big waves! Блять, this is enough! SU-01VE!
Wait, Lilia! Are you sure about taking off in such stormy weather?
This isn't a normal storm. Something is attacking us from the ocean! I need to pull it out! You guys go study that whatever instruction right now.
红色38迅速升空，化作流星一闪而过。
Haha! I finally got you! Damn bastard! It's my turn!
Wow.
This trial is mine to judge.
哦，什么是海兽啊？真是戈尔贡，真的是戈尔贡，我什么乱讲
？Brave decision.
Merci.
我该至少庆幸他没有配合。
The sword is drawn.
Ha ha! Hoo! Hoo hoo!
Brave.
配合传声摇晃。
Fight for the unarmed.
Hoo! Ha ha! Hoo hoo! Your command.
All right, deep breath
Merci.
in. Everyone has their own destination.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
Never hesitate.
Using troops.
结束。无人幸免于时间的灾祸，但仍有人不停的尝试。维尔丁已在暴雨中行走年了。 1年、10年、5年、4年。好，暴雨采集分析报告：暴雨雨滴拉普拉斯科算中心被液体污渍模糊的月份27日，让一个12岁的孩子采集5毫升暴雨雨滴成分，样品内含二氧化碳、二氧化氮、悬浮固体悬浮物、泥沙颗粒、人体毛发和皮屑围成及不可分析成分。透过神秘素显影盐实验对不可分析成分进行进一步观测，发现该物质呈现分叉状结构，有放射状能量波动，为某种不稳定未知核素，将其命名为非对称核素 R。非对称核素 R 于观测后第5秒消失，在第4秒射下的图像中可观察到其周围能量的弥散。会观测到非对称核素 R 的稳定态。通过对照实验，对非对称核素 R 性状进行探究。根据实验结果，认为非对称核素 R 为决定暴雨性质的重要物质，建议进一步研究。张黑白照片，反而现在让我们把指标拨回正确的位置。态钟表。微光划破虚空，维系船帆的绳索应声而断。
Well done, Sinetto. Now cut the other halyard. We need to reduce the angle of attack and depower the ship.
Roger that.
But we can't stay like this for long. Bertin, have you thought of anything?
It's not working. I've tried different ways, but the Tempest blocked every signal I sent for help.
So is that it? We are as good as dead?
Wait, there might be another way. I'm sorry, Miss Radio. I need to borrow you for a second.
暂时借用。当初获得名字的收音机发出了一声无助的呜咽，声音很快就淹没在了暴风雨之中。无线电小姐。
Field Mission Evacuation Instructions, Article 21.
是的，还有一个办法就在眼前。
Whenever there is an emergency, the field officer may send an SOS code with their wands through any transmission device with round buttons on it.
可使用树杖在任何带有圆形旋钮的发声装置中发出求救信号。
Any Foundation member nearby will provide immediate humanitarian aid. To send the code, please turn the knob 1 time to the right, half to the left, and then 1 time to the right. If you succeed, you shall hear.
旋钮拨至了终点。
May the peace be with you.
I've never seen such a tremendous ritual.
术法的光辉散去，3位身着白衣的人士出现在甲板上。他 们的服装是和与常见的调查员或内部职员全然不同。
We are the Special Mission Squad Razor. Please show me your ID.
一刀。
Thank you so much. We are...
Oh, we know you, Timekeeper. Even in our Special Operations Squad, you have quite a name. It seems you're in big trouble, huh?
We were under attack by a giant sea monster when sailing in the Gorgon Current. Please help us ashore safely.
Right down to business. Good, good. I like a straightforward person. All right, William, Todd, better get a move on.
原来是特殊队伍。
I will assist you to keep the battle under control.
Brave decision.
什么？那他也会上场。
Merci.
Your command.
An eye for an eye.
Everyone has their own destination.
The sword is drawn.
Hold on to that.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
《艾尔复苏起》跟再升起，我应该是没有看错。
Merci, brave. Ha!
The eagle's eyes.
Fight for the unarmed. Fight for the unarmed.
A brave decision.
Merci.
A
Brave.
tooth for a tooth.
Now dance.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Fight for the unarmed. Follow the will of God.
Forward!
At your command.
Brave. His trumpets sound. The judgment day has come.
Please don't
Hold
worry
on to
about
that.
me.
The sword is drawn.
A brave decision.
Merci.
At your command.
Fight for the unarmed.
Aha!
Target locked.
Brave decision. All right.
An
Friend
eye
in.
for an eye.
Brave.
Everyone has their own destination.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Fight for the unarmed.
Brave decision.
All right. Deep breath in.
A tooth for a tooth.
Forward!
Everyone has their own destination.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret. Off thou go.
This is Eagle. Target found.
At your command.
Merci.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Lord, take the offensive.
Who? Aha! Who? The sword is drawn.
Ah.
Did I meet your expectations?
果然我是一直打错。神秘学技术制品的刀刃锋利无比，随着剃刀刺穿鳞甲，女妖的树枝舌头落入海中。
Incredible! Is that a full-size Gorgon? I've only read about this ancient sea monster in literatures. Watch out! Its eyes will turn you into stone!
There has been no witness report of a Gorgon since the 12th century. I thought the current was simply named after the mythology.
Well, it's my privilege to have the chance to fight against it, huh? William, Todd, let's see who gets it down first!
Entities should not be multiplied unnecessarily.
若无必要，勿真实。
Captain, I hope you still remember our founding motto.
天上的扫帚急速擦船而过，红弩箭露出了饶有兴致的笑容。
Want to compete with me in speed? Have a try, if you dare.
Oh, you have guts and I appreciate it. Bring it on! Speed up, my friends. We need to rush back to the Balkan Peninsula for another mission.
Everyone, please wait a minute.
怎么了？
The size of the sea monster. It's shrinking.
What's happening now? It's gone out of sight. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
你怎么是抱着一叠唱片？
Not good. It's crawling into the cabin. It plans to tear the ship apart from the inside. Everyone watch out.
不用小心了。失去意识之前，唯一留下的印象是呼喊声，还有不顾一切伸过来的手。哇哦！还好威尔丁不是红发的，这是哪什么地方？蓝天、白云、沙滩，海洋跟仙人掌，未曾见过的岛屿，海水冲刷着身躯，而有人正注视着这里。
Your watch was wrong.
Pardon me?
Your watch was wrong.
不是，你看到有一个人被冲上海岸，第一句话是这一个。他重复了一遍，似乎这是唯一值得说的。
Are you talking about my pocket watch?
这串数字与之前预设的截然不同。
Your watch was losing time, so I fixed it for you.
I don't understand. Do you mean this is the right time?
Yeah. This is the year 2007, is it not? 数字王国，看来大家都被冲散了。好，那些数字已经不再蜷缩于高处，蜷缩于高处。
You're saying we're in 2007?
心脏跳得快。 这或许是此生仅有的机会。他轻轻地点了点头。
Do you know the storm?
Is that how you call it? We call it the emanation.
流溢。
The tide of Numa is pouring down from above and converging. It would raise as a tsunami and break the world of matters where darkness abounds.
I don't understand.
他歪了歪头，似乎同样不。
This shouldn't be hard for you to understand. You are also a real number. I am 37. What's your number?
I'm Vertin.
No. I'm asking your number. The scripture says only the people who are still in search of their essences would identify themselves by a combination of meaningless phonetic symbols. Well, so you don't know your number yet. Just like Sophia.
他的话非常难懂，但眼下有更重要的问题。这是航师、星梯、红弩箭、无线电小姐，还有剃刀小队，他们在哪里？
Have you seen my companions?
Yes. Are you looking for the integer or the fraction? Or the irrational number? Or the imaginary number?
What?
Integers are the living example of virtues. Fractions can be understood through specific means. Irrational numbers are the free spirits, while imaginary numbers are the existence which doesn't belong to this dimension of the number axis. Which one are you looking for?
I'll ask something else instead. What is this place?
Island.
What island?
Have you seen another island?
Maybe another question. Did a biographer named Erd visit here before? In 1999?
他陷入了长久的思考。
1999. Oh, 1999. 1999 is a lovely, centered triangular number. But I believe this number has been abused in the Doomsday stories. I mean, people are too invested in its meaning. In fact, 1999 is nothing special compared to 1991 and 1993. However, 999 is a brilliant number. It is a Capricorn number, a palindromic number, and the largest three-digit natural number.
Sorry to interrupt, but I only meant to ask about Erd the biographer. She'd been here on this island and written a travel note called Roaming in Aperon. Does the name or the book ring a bell?
I am sorry.
他同样摇了摇头。
I have no idea about the fragments of matters you are talking about.
Fragments of matters?
Help! Somebody help!
一声疾呼从身后传来。
Captain, you should go. This apple's arm has...
No! Mr. Apple, stay with me for a little longer. Piss off! Shush! You wicked dolphins! Mr. Apple is not your breakfast, nor are my records. Huh? Isn't that Vertin? Vertin! Are you done with the standing and staring? Come give us a hand!
快来救人啊！
The hunt begins.
A brave decision.
Merci.
An eye for an eye.
Now dance.
Fight for the unarmed.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
At your command.
Brave. Merci.
Hoo! Ha! Hoo!
The sword is drawn.
A tooth for a
Brave
tooth.
decision.
The law is above all else.
Brave.
An eye for an eye.
Merci. Never hesitate.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Never hesitate. Dang, dang.
Off thou go.
Your command.
Off thou go.
Brave.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
The sword is drawn.
Brave decision.
All right. Deep breath in.
Follow the will of gods.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
His trumpets sound. The judgment day hath come.
Well,
Did I meet your expectations?
后面的主线是不是越来越
Thank God you were here, Vertin. Mr. Apple and I were this close to being made a stargazy pie by these clever bastards and served to the dinner table.
You've also been incredibly helpful, Regulus.
Is that so? Like how?
You rebuild my confidence in communicating with people. Have you seen Sonetto and the others?
No, I woke up on a dolphin's back. Thought they had saved my life at first and was quite grateful to them, but the next moment they just started all the beating and biting.
They think you are an irrational number. That's why they bit you.
是海绵宝宝天行者，我没记错吧 ？Hello，
Whoa! This little lady made me jump. Vertin, who is this long-haired stranger?
远处传来了熟悉的呼唤。
Timekeeper.
病假蹲家里辛苦了，辛苦了。注意身体，多早点休息。
Thank goodness you are all safe and sound. Lilia's on her way. Now we only need to find the captain and his team members.
他的身边站着一些未曾见过的宿舍身影。
Sonetto. These people are...
They are the Apuron believers. They lent us a helping hand after the ship went down.
宿舍袍子们静默地站着，直到其中一个人上前开口。
Not at all. An integer is under an obligation to help his kind. Miss Sonetto, have you found your friends?
Yes, only the members of the Razor Squad are still missing. They also belong to the St. Pavlov Foundation like we do.
Imaginary numbers are not of our concern.
约束不在我们的讨论范围内。
Imaginary numbers?
You should not linger here if you have already found your lost friends. We will provide a boat for you to leave. Our school of thought does not accommodate uninvited guests.
Wait, we have something to...
What if we know about the emanation?
留意的事情。男人的脚步停滞了一瞬。
We are the investigators from St. Pavlov Foundation. We are glad to share the information about the storm, or the emanation. Please grant us entry to this island so that we can share them.
Timekeeper?
I'll explain to you later. Trust me. Please, Sonetto.
宿舍袍子们是窃窃私语着。
Come this way. We will talk. However, only integers and fractions are welcomed here.
整数和分数。男人指出了一根手指径直的指向星体。
No irrational number is allowed on this island.
无理数。
Throw her into the sea.
Huh? Wait. Now hold on a second. I said hold.
为什么星体就这样被丢出去了？啊？但是苹果，苹果倒是没事。看看，对峙的协力上，海豚们对陆地上的生物交流无比好奇，他们试图加入这场对峙，再次驱赶。好，我这次可以用30。
Welcome to the world of numbers.
啊，冷冻啊！
Welcome to the world of numbers. Are you irrational numbers?
原来是指太卡。好了。
Are you irrational numbers? Intersect and divide. Welcome to the world of numbers. Intersect and divide. Uh-huh.
我倒是觉得网络目前还行。现在你们可以继续不受干扰的讲话了。
You still look confused. I know, darling. You haven't even vomited up the mouthfuls of seawater you ingested deep into your stomach. Just relax and lie where you are. You don't have to get back on your feet right away. Usually, yes. Usually, when those drunkards and patients wake up from a coma, just like you do right now, they only have 2 questions. The first one will help you find out the name of the land you are lying on. And the other will help you calibrate that bizarre watch on your wrist. All right, Now it's finally the right time to make things clear. Open your mouth and throw up whatever you have. Seawater, questions, just get them all out. Right here.
原本的伙计去哪？
Oh, darling, why not let it be? You're all on your own now. Don't ask for more when you already have someone to talk to, even if I'm only nagging most of the time. We gotta let the past be the past. Like how we deal with old newspapers. Because all I speak is one simple fact after another. Anyways, we will keep each other company for quite a while.
那我比较喜欢你啊，老奶奶，可以不用换回之前那个男人吗？我在哪？
Finally a question about yourself. In front of you is a boundless sea. All you can see, besides the beach you were lying on, is water, water, and water. A cry for help will be drowned out by the waves. And even the strongest legs are tied to the ground here, and cannot break free. See? There's no way to leave, but it's a good opportunity to have an island tour. The locals have good manners, so I think you can ask them to show you around. That's at least better than just goofing off.
现在到底是什么时候？
Not even you can avoid asking this question. But a kind-hearted soul already told you that time is moving forward as it used to be, step by step. So the time is the year 2007. Yes, time is back on the right track, going where it's supposed to be. Raindrops literally drop again, and no one goes back to the past anymore. Well, some miss the good old days, though. Oh, you still doubted, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. Don't get me wrong, I'm on your side. After all the hard times I've experienced, if anyone told me that my life was just a boring dream, one neither good nor bad, I would throw a shoe at them. I can tell you are being burned by anxiety. But to find the time you want, we need to comb through the situation.
Hello,
what do you do with your hair? Time is like a soccer tort, and now it has been divided into many pieces. On the largest piece stands the white chocolate card. Yes, the last good days of the 20th century.
Hello, 路人。
The gentlemen are still growing handlebar mustaches, and the ladies have not yet flattened the curves on their bodies. New money buys one art piece after another to show off their good taste. They don't even mind turning their homes into museums.
光铁跟原神都是同一个时间线，同一个时间。
A cafe named San Marco officially opens, gathering the most outstanding intellectuals and writers of the time. They talk and laugh there as if nothing could stand in their way. Then, the cafe receives a neurologist, whose briefcase carries the interpretation of dreams. And celluloid film and projectors become a new means of expression for artists. At this point, helmets remain intact in the warehouse. Gauze only works in hospitals. Bullets only fly in the firing range, and the flame that swallows lives is not even lit. But soon enough, the young people who swore to retrieve their homeland will take up daggers and guns to fulfill their oath. Buildings will shake like a leaf, and rocks will fall off and hit the walls. Screams will try to break free from people's throats. And at that moment, a clip will be loaded secretly in the name of supreme honor. A golden age is about to end. A vortex of blood is already swirling in the river of time, waiting to devour everything that passes by. When that actually happens, all the beautiful curves derived from nature, the B-shaped brooches, the punch, the eiderdown duvets, everything will be destroyed, leaving only an insurance contract behind. And it doesn't even work. Even this cafe will be smashed into concrete pieces. See? We have combed the hair now. Everything I just talked about is the time you want. You wouldn't buy the nonsense about the fairness of time when you reach my age. It actually feels different between those who keep their eyes shut and those who keep theirs open. Likewise, those who kill never share the same feeling with those who are killed. This is also true between those who have enough food to eat and those who are starving. All right, that's it. I've talked enough. Now get up, darling, and brush the sand off yourself. Trust me, you will find your own answer to this era.
笑吐了，打谜语打到死。唉，还有5分钟，我还可以再偷跑一下，但是打架应该是不行。
Welcome. A truly marvelous hypothesis. Thus, an excellent result.
痛哭之真理。我先把画面切过去好了，看一下，应该是这个吧。哎呦，另一边开始在跑。哎，哎，我切的还蛮刚好的。把1999关了，然后声音换过去。哦，好像要再调一下，加哦。编辑变形，往上推。差不多，然后它再。再继续往，这边出来。 Hello。哎，我看到百变了。哎，到了。
千织姐，打扰了。你的快递到了，请在老位置上签字。
辛苦了。进来可好？
一切顺利。啊，我之前去蒙德的时候，还遇到了一个和我有点像的小妹妹，长着猫一样的耳朵和尾巴呢。但她说自己并不是妖怪，耳朵和尾巴只是什么家族的象征。
的确有这种情况。林尼特也不是妖怪。
对哦，我过来的路上还看到了他和林尼先生的演出海报呢。说起来，林尼特小姐和迪昂娜妹妹都好厉害，一个是魔术明星，一个是调酒明星。我也得加油才行。
但这个调酒明星好像不是很开心。
我倒觉得你做自己就好。等等，先别动，衣角的线好像松了，我给你补一下。
谢谢千织姐。抱歉，因为在野外抄近道，可能不小心被树枝划到了。
说起衣服，林尼特前段时间委托我做演出服。简单来讲，你们希望衣服的层数更多，外表上还是像往常一样轻薄。
是哥哥新魔术需要用到的。抱歉，不能和你解释魔术原理，只靠这些说明可以完成吗？
可以，我有办法。
不愧是千织小姐。
不愧是千织小姐。你们为什么全部都在跳舞？等一下。
是件需要戴在尾巴上的装饰。什么？是什么样子的衣服呀？魔术师要用到的服装，一定很华丽吧？
是容易被猫抓坏的衣服。
我哪里舍得抓漂亮衣服？千织姐别捉弄我了。
齐凉凉，等下你还有其他快递要送吗？
暂时没有了。千织姐有什么事吗？
来当一下我的模特吧，这样我就不用去找猫尾巴道具了。
人体模特儿。哦，进入 PV。
哇！我现在手里拿着的是即将引发蒙德酒业大震动的关键道具。用这个药剂来调酒的话，那些酒鬼喝的越多，就越清醒。
那有没有办法能把水都变成酒呀？
或者让派蒙喝了之后也能独自挑战深渊法师的强效增幅药剂？这种药剂根本做不出来吧？我被石头磕到的爪子也不疼了。有了他帮忙，说不定我一天能讨200单快递。不好意思，借过一下。
哎，监制店内要开了。
你的快递到了。
长胖了？
就是遇到了点小麻烦而已。
这好像不太小啊，这麻烦。
我来决定自己该怎么走，要成为谁，没人能对我指手画脚。就刺如绸锦。下一位，四玫瑰出马。
还有召唤屋。
天知在吗？我这件衣服要退货，卖给我们的都是些什么衣服？
你们该不会是同行派来我这里的吧？
为什么听起来好像要杀人？后来就觉得很帅，这一次只有一个新角，我有点不敢点高清呢，感觉会出事。哎，关掉。看起来有点糊糊的，我试试看好了。我现在一边要看聊天室的关系，所以我要看自己的直播画面。
亲爱的旅行者们，大家好，欢迎来到4.5版本
被猫咪包围的千织。
好久不见，我是启凉凉的配音演员孙燕琪。大家好呀，我是千织的配音演员陈阳，非常高兴可以受邀和大家。
建议如果会太小气的跟我讲。
节目 ，Hello， 我是林妮特的配音演员。
猫都是猫。
上次和大家聊天还是在周年庆的配音演员祝福呢。旅行者们，大家好，这里是迪奥娜的配音演员诺亚。在这次4.5的版本故事中呢，小迪奥娜又可以和各位旅行者见面啦，好耶！
猫的世界，大家一起来。
不得不说，千织小姐真是厉害呀！启凉凉和林妮特的衣服都是千织做的呢。哎呀，谢谢大家愿意穿着千织做的衣服走南闯北，这其实也是一种变相的宣传嘛。是的，是的。那么再次欢迎大家，欢迎欢迎。
说不定之后迪奥娜也要订这一家店。
我收到了博赫屋的委托啊，有几份特别的快递需要拜托大家帮忙派送哦。讲讲，这里是第一份啊，是千织屋吧？根据现在所在的地方来看，这第一个快递的目的地应该就是这里吧？
已经到了。
如果是寄给千织的话，肯定就是这里没错了。来看看啊，哦，这里面装的是布料哎，还挺好看的。对，那是像千织这样严格的设计师啊，肯定会经常需要用到这种市面上不常见的布料。话说，丰大映影节的时候，我们已经和千织见过一次了。当时啊，感觉印象就是，哇，从服装到谈吐都好有个性的一个姐姐，而且很有手腕啊。是的，是的。当时鹿和千织对话那段的时候嘛，感觉她就是一个很直率果断的形象，当机立断，办事从不拖泥带水。没错没错，很酷。哎，看来大家对千织已经有所了解了嘛。长话短说，那我们也赶紧看一看千织在战斗中的风采吧。
啊，赶快切换画面，仔细看，睁大眼睛看。
决定自己该怎么走，要成为谁，没人能对我指手画脚。
哇，有一个小娃娃，好可爱。等一下，他也是打落下的吗？
封上由我裁定。
哇，没想到就算在战斗中，千织的一举一动也还是那么干净利落哎。不愧是服装设计师，战斗就像是用刀切布料一样。
双刀是当剪刀在用。
小小的玩偶也很漂亮哎，无论是发饰还是装扮，都很有到期的特色。作为一名在旁观者看来有一些特立独行的设计师
，TV 有一点小声。
不仅体现在他的设计服装上面，除了会用对他来说更加顺手的刀具来剪裁布料之外啊，那个从很久以前就作为模特和帮手与千织形影不离的人形秀，也无时无刻的不再向外界表达着千织对于时尚的独到理解。当然，千织也会巧妙地利用这些在他设计服装时的好帮手作为战斗的助力。它的元素战技在拖进并挥出上挑一击的同时，就会召唤出自己制作的自动治愈人形秀，一同攻击敌人。基于千织自身的防御力和攻击力，对敌人造成伤害。千织的手真的非常的巧，人偶的做工也太精致了。长按元素战技啊，千织还可以调整突击方向，从各个角度对敌人发起进攻。而且作为一名成熟老练的生意人啊，他也非常的善于利用对自己有利的条件。秀存在期间，如果附近存在盐元素创造物，或有盐元素创造物被创造时，千织还会额外召唤出一名自动治愈人形秀上场。此外，在解锁特定天赋后，千织师释放元素战技进行上挑攻击后的短暂时间内，再次点按元素战技或点按普通攻击，将会触发。
原来我点错了，应该点原画。
好有意思啊！看样子还可以通过元素战技切换队友上场。哎，有了这位小帮手在，感觉千织也省去了很多不必要的麻烦。
好少可以在空中换人。
千织不喜欢在琐事上面浪费时间。对于扰人兴致的不速之客，他会用如同本人性格般直白利落的一斩结束这场战斗。哇，虽然战斗肯定不是千织这样一位时尚领域专家的本职工作，但他的战斗画面也很有观赏性呢。是千织的时尚啊，可不只停留在好看本身，在实用性上面，他也一点都不会含糊。当自己的队伍中有任意的角色装备了默认衣装以外的衣装，或初始之翼之外的风之翼时，自己队伍中的角色移动速度将会获得提升。
哇，
逼你叫你换衣服。
有他在身边，冒险生活的质量肯定会变高不少。
不过说来也很奇怪啊，不知道是不是因为千织这样直接的性格，他总会遇到各种各样的麻烦事。虽然千织一直也在有意的回避这些麻烦，但是他们总是会以各种想象不到的形式发生在千织的周围。
风之翼也算在内，所以还算蛮容易的吧。
他应该也会用一些意想不到的方式迅速解决掉吧。虽然千织的为人谈吐和其他人相比都显得稍微有一点特立独行了，但是呢，他很清楚自己想要什么。为了实现千织这个品牌风靡提瓦特大陆的目标，他做了许多的努力。比如说，他会参加枫丹时装周，提升自己品牌的曝光度。
那听起来就是那种会有很多枫丹社会名流参加的活动。千织大展身手的时候来啦！
在 4.5 版本千织的传说任务丝切夹之章中，旅行者们会跟随这位专业且自信的设计师一同参与枫丹时装周，在他自己最熟悉的领域中遇到意料之外的挑战。
我以为会是整个大活动，原来只在传说任务。
好朋友齐凉凉肯定会去帮忙的。好耶！更多关于千织的内容，也请各位旅行者去游戏中慢慢发现啦。
好耶！其实不仅是千织啊，在 4.5 版本中，
邀约任务
事件也将开启。而在完成邀约事件后，旅行者们还会获得一个有趣的小道具奖励——命运试数器哦。原来这里也有。
可能这也是快递的一部分。
不管啦，这个小道具还蛮有意思的，我就先来为大家介绍一下。只要和这个小道具进行交互，就会从帽子中随机出现数字。以后在提瓦特大陆上，万一遇到拿不准的问题，或许不失为一种解决办法。
那比如跟朋友联机刷圣遗物和养生材料的时候，大家如果碰巧都想用同一个角色，那是不是我们就直接投数字比较大小来决定谁来用？那这个感觉还挺方便的。
是的。 那这个对于我这种选择困难症，要是要探索的内容有点多，用它来决定接下来要去做什么，也少了很多纠结的事。
但到时候会不会就是玄学又开启，然后
出现这样的小道具，
连续甩出3个1，你就可以开抽了。
那刚好，我这里还有几份快递没有人送，不如趁这个机会，根据大家抽到的数字从大到小来分配一下接下来的顺序吧。
新的玄学，
真的。刚才陈阳老师已经介绍过一部分了，那所以可以不用参与啦。我最喜欢玩这种小游戏了，我来，我先来，让我看看。
是6。
我也来。还不错哎。
一般来说，最后一个抽，说不定能抽到最小的数字。
最大的数字。但某种意义上来说，这个其实运气也很好哎。那按照数字大小的顺序，接下来这段就继续拜托可可魏老师啦。
这数字到底是多少到多少？
在 4.5 版本的第1期活动祈愿中，
阿贝多再见。
将会获得概率 up， 全新5星单手剑有乐玉连切也将会加入到武器活动祈愿中。
我从项目组同学那里听说，这把5星单手剑还是防御力收益的。
那这个是不是给阿贝多用也挺好的呀？那就等大家自己去了解一下啦。
阿贝多嘞？阿贝多谁啊？
在第2期
纳维莱特跟
阿
贝多嘞？
来复刻，感兴趣的旅行者了解过哦。除此以外，还有一个有关全新祈愿极路祈愿的消息，在这里和各位旅行者分享。4.5 版本期间，全新祈愿极路祈愿将会开放，旅行者可以从中获得包括可莉、迪卢克、猎人之境、狼的末路等在内的各种角色和武器。
这么多角色和武器放在一起 up， 感觉抽卡会歪的概率还挺大的。那会不会很难抽到自己想要的角色或者武器？
这不是崩山的那个吗？
在极路祈愿中，旅行者们可以选择自己心仪的角色或武器进行定轨，定轨的命定值上限为1。假如定轨的是5星角色的话，歪也只会歪到5星角色，武器也是如此。
那还挺不错的。像我有一些很喜欢，但是因为入坑比较晚嘛。
你也知道阿贝多很久没上了，
正好趁这个机会就可以补回来了。
需要特别说明的是限定5星角色需要满足至少加入过3次角色活动祈愿或角色活动祈愿2，且近期未加入过任何活动祈愿的条件，才有可能进入极路祈愿。 有关极鹿祈愿的相关信息，稍后也会在官方。
这个很像那个那个崩山的那个特备战库，
帮助旅行者们更快
特备武库。
提瓦特大陆上的冒险旅程。4.5版
猎人之境终于要回归了。
全新培养指南系统，在稍后的环节也会进行详细介绍。看来我的任务完成啦，那么也到了给各位旅行者们送上第2组兑换码的时候啦。好耶！哦。
哇，可莉跟优拉有点麻烦，可是他是要抽多少啊？这一点比较重要。爱心莲，但是他如果跟之前一样都是保底是90的话，那其实还蛮贵的。他如果是限定10抽，限定1次，然后只能10抽，然后你定轨一个一定会中其中你选的话，我反而觉得这样还比较赚。如果是跟崩山一样的话，3组选，你至少会中1，至少这样还比较快乐一点。要抽武器又要抽角色，这还是活动吧。
各位旅行者，欢迎回来！接下来呢，轮到我啦。好耶，好耶！
至少4个人，所以应该是新地图跟活动吗？
这次送过来的快递是什么？
应该是活动线。
个瓶子啊，这我知道，是小迪奥娜拿来调酒的。那这应该算摧毁蒙德酒业的第不知道多少步了。
怎么看也不会是调酒的道具吧？这种特别的形状，还有里面药水颜色，你看。再看看我们这个周围的环境，很明显是和蒙德的炼金术相关吧。说回正题了，随着蒙德城的逐渐发展，蒙德的管理者们也在规划着一些未来的方向。为了推广骑士团一直以来研究的炼金术成果，负责人丽莎想到了一些
家中危险的对打，
开设店铺，通过售卖炼金药剂的形式呢，来了解需求，扩大知名度。旅行者也将有机会参与其中，亲自参与到经营店铺的各个环节哦。
那具体来说会做些什么呢？
在活动生炼眼巧万策金，
蒙德的经济是不是有一点糟糕啊？
售卖药剂，不断为店
为什么我们每次都会已经有2次是帮蒙德经营店铺了，
使店铺的经营不断走向正轨。旅行者们也能获取包括原石、
你这个是长枪、
中尾行的对答在内的多种奖励。除此以外，在经营店铺的过程中，一些熟悉的伙伴也会前来生产合适的产品，满足他们的需求。
好吧，至少沙漠又要再多一片拼图了，我应该开心吗？还好我文章还没有写出来。
那么就交给下一位老师啦，辛苦啦！
上次风花。毕竟蒙德是自由的，
感觉不需要介绍也明白这份快递是送到哪里了。
熔融城堡大喵险，
哇，就像回家了一样。
所以难怪这是一堆猫吗？
太可爱了。但是想象到这里会有很多的小可爱，还是会忍不住感叹起来吧。说多了，我们赶紧介绍熔融城堡大喵险。虽然在提瓦特大陆上已经见到了不少奇妙的动物，但是考虑到各种原因，旅行者和小派蒙还是决定抽出时间准备到猫尾酒馆逛一逛。旅行了这么久，吸猫缓解一下疲劳也很正常啦。提瓦特，
所以这次不会有新地图吗？
走！不过出于某种原因，这次活动的地点并不在猫尾酒馆，似乎有其他好心人为猫猫专门准备了可以自由游玩的空间。旅行者们只需要按照要求，
结果到最后出来的是仆人。
放置猫猫喜欢的食物，就可以在咪呜呜宝座上和猫猫开心玩耍啦。
但是和猫猫一起玩耍也是有技巧的。假如碰到了让猫猫感觉不舒服的地方，它们也是会生气的哦。
在和所有的猫猫都成为好朋友后，旅行者还会邂逅一位特别的朋友哦。现在的你有口皆喵，已经是猫猫们认可的好伙伴啦。
不过在提瓦特大陆提起猫猫，也肯定会联想到打牌啦。撸猫
猫结束以后，不如再去猫尾酒馆来一局7。
这还是在蒙德吗？那会是谁啊？
撸猫打牌，这样的感觉。
如果是狄老爷的话，也挺不错。
多少时间都完全不够用了呢。4.5版本更新后，7圣召唤也会有新的卡牌。
哦，雷银术士要放进去嘞。
在愉快惬意的撸猫打牌活动之外，这次我们也为各位旅行者们安排了一些可以大展身手的挑战。在4.5版本中，旅行者们会
上个版本出，这个版本不会出。可是之前沙漠不是狂出地图吗
？3次拒绝科学院邀请的天才发明家。
哇，这么多天才，怪不得枫丹会有那么多神奇的发明哦。这位天才将会邀请旅行者试用他研制的新发明——一种新式远程炮台，来击败可怕的秋秋游侠。
是来击败史莱姆啦，
感觉有点像小时候玩过的那种弹珠游戏啊。
对，通过遥控装置操控炮台，旅行者们可以发射元素炮弹，攻击源源不断出现的史莱姆，触发独特的元素反应来消灭史莱姆，获取得分来赢取奖励。
场上还存在一些特殊装置，
你什么都可以玩，
可以获得更多的。
逐渐踏上崩山之路。
说起来，启凉凉的快递应该会送各种各样的货物，
异神
各种地方吧？
是之前那个吧？
在路过须弥的时候，有没有
异神机？对，是同一个。
神迹的神奇药水哦，我倒是有点印象，是那个生论派的研究员贾米的研究成果吧？之前为了解决他那个学术难题，可做了不少实验了。
没错，这次他又带着自己的最新改进措施，等待着一位有缘人来验证效果。之前的挑战都需要等待药剂生效，这次呢，只要进入挑战区域开始战斗，就会自动进入时停超感状态。这个时候还可以进行留影啊。进行任意形式的移动或者释放技能后，时间就会恢复流逝。如果后续又停止移动或释放技能，就会再次进入时停超感状态。
释放完技能后不行动的话，就会暂停时间。哎，这点感觉还蛮有趣的，可以记录下角色很多好看的瞬间，
可以拍很多照。
是的，的确，旅行者们也需要注意，在战斗中，
大家真的只会拍好看的瞬间吗？
一定的异神能量后，将可以为挑战提供助力。
同时，地脉遗勇活动也会再次上线，各位旅行者不要错过哦。
没有开新地图，那会出现一个新的问题，就是我我要怎么度过直播的那段时间？没有新地图探，开台时间会减大概200万倍。天哪，石头不够。开直播直接送你不行，直接送你1100，赚的满满的。可是你要满30个小时，20还30个小时，这就是为什么我之前有几次是挂台的，挂着然后一边做别的事情，没有办法。最近一直在补沙漠的武器，他是不是之后要开？之前就有人在传说会开赛诺的传说2，但是都没有。
好像还有一些寄给旅行者的小讯息，我们来一起看一下吧。
在4.5版本更新后，为了方便旅行者更快捷地了解角色培养信息，在角色天赋界面将增加升级材料显示功能。
而对于前面提到的全新角色提升指南系统，4.5版本更新后，冒险等级大于等于12级的旅行者完成任务，欢迎来到冒险家协会后，在派盟界面点击提升指南即可进入。系统
应该说，目前来说的话，最有可能在延伸的是只有赛诺，因为赛诺有一个最大的问题，就是他的那个人灵平一这一点，而且在历史里面，赫曼努比斯几乎是没有被记录到的。他好像没有被明面上的崇拜，你倒是可以看到很多黑胡狼的雕像，就没了。我沙漠一直写不出来怎么办？
所以就由我们代为传达，请看4.5版本。
他这么快就要上线？
原神沉玉谷主题 OST 沉玉木方也将于
真的蛮快的。但沉玉谷的音乐我比较喜欢。
由 HoYoMix 音乐团队为原神沉玉谷地区及4.4版本相关剧情创作的原声音乐。
其中海灯节的过场动画音乐、闲云传说任务的音乐也都将会收录在。
我觉得成语谷的音乐我比较喜欢一点，比起璃月港。
那么全部快递顺利派送完毕，任务完成。再次感谢大家和各位旅行者的支持。
希望各位旅行者们也能喜欢4.5版本的新角色千织和新活动新故事。
大家也要记得去找林妮特玩哦，也别忘了蒙德的大家。
他们的邀约可以花很多时间，
去帮忙哦。
那就，亲爱的旅行者们，下期节目再见。
这期结束了，真的很快。等一下，我看一下哦。我先稍微关掉一下，我确认一下，应该差不多会出现。
The end of the special program?
哦，它有字幕，等一下，它是自动翻译吗？不是自动翻译耶，太令我惊讶了。我要看一下那个音配版的视窗截取画面，开心吗？开心归开心啦，还是偏少了。没地图的话，我的开心度会有一点下降。这样会不会好一点？
I'm putting the key to shaking up Mondstadt's and
他还没有。
On two hands!
Guys, now I'm even more curious to know about the contents of version 4.5.
Why don't we find out by taking a look at the version 4.5 trailer?
Yes!
Yeah! Let's go!
旁边电视有点大。
I can't believe I'm putting the key to shaking up Mondstadt's entire wine industry in my own two hands! I can just see it now. The more alcohol those drunkards consume, the more sober they'll become.
I wonder if it could also be used to turn water into wine?
Alternatively, a strength-enhancing potion could make it so that Paimon could take down an Abyss Mage all on her own. How are we supposed to make a potion like that? The pain from walking on all that rough terrain. It's like it was never there. With this in my arsenal, I bet I could deliver 200 orders in a single day. Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Fury, your shipment's here.
Need a bit of letting out around the middle.
No, just ran into a bit of trouble.
It's up to me to decide who I want to be and to cut my own path. No one can tell me what to do.
Let's go, Tomato. Delicate as silk. Next customer, the Spina's on the case.
Is Fiore here? I'd like to return my outfit. What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh?
You didn't get bought out by my competitors, did you?
真好，正好又有东西可以收了。下一个大坑等着我。那今天现在直播就先到这了，因为中途休息一下，我们晚点开始跑崩山。拜拜。